Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory. As you can see, there's no rain. It's sunny. Haha. Okay, anyway. Hey, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I just had my appointment with the doctor, and it went good. She said it's not, um, she wants to do another test, a few more blood tests before, just to see how, what's going on. So I'm probably going to do that tomorrow because I also have to do a blood test for the gyno because something was high, a little elevated. I think it's called like prolactin or something. And so they want to look at that too. So, um, yeah, so she said, it's just a little elevated. My other thing with her is a little elevated, and she wants to see, like, she's always just mildly elevated. It's not like severe, but we want to look at it again and stuff like that. So, um, we'll see. I'm just like, so I'm not as worried anymore. I was kind of like, oh my god, more so because like after talking to my dad, because he was kind of like, and when it kind of gets to things like that or whatever, like he just kind of wants to change the subject. He doesn't want to think about it, and I understand that, but yeah, I'm looking at we're all kind of just looking at the positive with it so far. So we don't know yet, but we'll see. I gotta do that. And so, anyway, I'm going to be making, I'm deciding, okay, there's a recipe that I wanted to make, but I think I do still have frozen, those frozen sweet potatoes I got at Trader Joe's. I never really used them. I think I used like a few of them just to like make some of my potatoes stretch for like one of the pies or something. But so I got seen this recipe when I was googling the other day, just like a chicken mushroom. I was really looking up chicken cream or mushroom, and that was like the day that I had the incident where it burned because I just winged it. So I just learned like follow recipes for now with the Instapot because um just for now until I kind of get my groove going with it. But so I needed to get chicken, and I needed to get I like I said, I went to Ralph's last night, but I forgot one of the main things at Ralph's I was supposed to get was more creamer because now I only have like maybe enough for 2 cups of coffee left. So I'm like, oh my god, but I need to go to Vaughn's because Ralph's didn't have something on sale that Vaughn's did. So that was what edged Ralph's over last night because they had some other stuff that I do like to get there, but I think it's better to go there in the day because obviously they have more stuff out and everything as far as like the bakery and all that, like the bakery rolls and all that. But they had the stuff I needed for this recipe. I needed to get a box of Uncle Ben's it's Uncle Ben's wild rice something. I forget. I've never had it before. But I had to get that. I had to get a can of mushrooms, which I was gonna get at Winco, and it was still kind of cheap, but not as cheap as Winco or Walmart obviously would have been. But um a can of mushrooms, some cream of mushroom, which I think I already have, but I just got some more, and there was something else. You need chicken stock, which I have that better than bouillon, and then you need onions, which I'm just gonna use this because I don't want to put onions in it. Onion pieces. So that's all you needed, and then I didn't look at what you do with the Instant Pot, but I'm gonna obviously look at the recipe later. Let me see if this is done. This is my breakfast right here. Those little Tina's burritos. Is it? Dang it. No. All these things explode up in here. And you get a little far burnt for me. I grew up in the microwave era where if it's not exploded, it ain't ready yet. Hot Pockets. Oh god, Hot Pockets, you guys. Remember back in the day, those used to be good. It ain't that good now, but stuff like that. I always wait till it explodes a little in the microwave. But yeah, so I'm gonna make that, but I don't know, because last time I had leftovers with that one little random recipe I just made up with the chicken and the green beans and forget what else was in it, but I kind of just winged that, and like I had leftovers for a few days and they were so awesome even to the third day. That's how I realized, okay, if I'm ever gonna make a rice dish like this, like I have to have the sweet potatoes with it because it makes it like so much better. So yeah, and since I have to go to I have to go to Lon's today, which I would should have just went last night, but I definitely couldn't have gone after Rouse because I got some things that it's too much to carry around. So, and it was still like relatively early when I got back here for grocery store times. Like grocery stores over here, they close like at 11 and stuff. So, it I still could have done it if I didn't have like the sodas with me and all that. But anyway, y'all. So I'm gonna be doing that. Just watching on my thing, my Instapot thing. But then there was another dish. That's why I just got chicken breast. I got chicken breast last night. I got I didn't get the only thing I really didn't get that I like totally needed was the creamer. Cause I didn't think it was only that amount left. I thought it was like freaking enough for like, But there's not really that much of a hurry with the creamer because I do have my energy drinks. But, I haven't even really wanted those, you guys, just because, I don't know. I used to be way more into them, and it's weird. I haven't really been drinking them a lot. But if I do, I've been kind of in the mood for, like, the small, like, Red Bull sugar-free or the sometimes Celsius. Like, I have quite a few Bangs and, what's that other one? Rain in the refrigerator, and I'm just like, oh god, when am I gonna get rid of these? Because I don't want to put those in the storage because it's just like you just don't know, they explode and stuff. So I'm just like kind of think because I got them mostly for work, so I wouldn't have to buy them at work. But when I'm at work, they have my other soda that I love and I miss. Diet Mountain Dew. So it's a deal there. So I drink those because those have caffeine in them. So it's just like I don't ever get to my. I stopped bringing them because I never get to my Bangs and stuff. And I just felt like I needed to cut down on those anyway because I was like at one point I was drinking like almost 3 a day. And some people just joke around about it. Like, they're like, oh, I drink like 3 at night every night. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, and I used to play around too. But one of my managers told me his friend, we were just talking about like Starbucks or something. I forgot. We were talking about, I was saying how I like that cold brew thing. And he was like, oh, I get that drink too and this and that. And I told him about how, yeah, I had to cut down from the energy drinks. And he told me how his friend died because he drank, like he was guzzling those things every day, like all day. I wasn't doing that, but with these other things acting up with my results and stuff, I really gotta start watching stuff. Whoa. It's, you guys, I'm not sweating it yet. It's just, yeah, things do catch up. And it was like when me and my dad were talking, it's like he was telling me something about something he was dealing with, and I was just like, it's crazy because you don't really think about it when you're young, but it's like when you reach a certain point, you're like, oh, okay, like, because I remember before I didn't care about my results and stuff. Like, they would just tell me, and like, as long as like blood pressure, everything was okay, I was good, but I didn't even think about these other things, that kind of like, and also just because certain family and stuff, they're getting certain things, and they're like in shape and everything, so you would think like it wouldn't hit them the same way it would a bigger person, but sometimes it's just in your family line and stuff, so it it doesn't, it's not only about, but yeah, I'm just like not stressing about it anymore. I think it was good talking to the doctor because I was confused too. Because online on Google, like, it's like they say that's not even the range, isn't even, it is elevated for, like, I don't know what, because you know how doctors and stuff can tell you why it's concerning in your specific case, even though it may not be in the general, like, compared to like people with really severe case, they can say, well, the reason why it's concerning here is because AYZ, or A whatever. But that's why it's good, yeah, not just rely on internet and all that, but because some people, it does seem normal when you look at the internet stuff, but when they talk to you, they're like, well, the reason it is kind of alarming is because, so it's like I'm swaying it, but I'm not. I think I was just wondering why that specific thing would be an issue because it's just I haven't really drank, and I haven't. The only thing I can think of is just when I just didn't have. I wasn't like seeing any doctor for like pain management or whatever, so I would just take a lot of the over the counter pain things. That was years ago. My dad was like, "Well, that would have caught up with you then, though." I was like, "Yeah, maybe, but it might have done the damage then, and then." But I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun because you don't know until until they see certain results. So I don't know. But I might have been them energy drinks. Wait, no, energy drinks would be what? Your kidneys, huh? Kidneys. But anyway, you guys, not to listen to me of all people, but just take care of yourself because it catches up. You know, unfortunately, like one of my uncles, it was like that. His it all kind of caught up before he passed. Cause like, and there's other factors with that. Like some people just they make their decision that they don't want to like get treated for certain things, so they're just like, well, I'll just let it run its course. And sometimes like depression and stuff plays a role. Like, whoa. Okay. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna make that recipe later, but I'm gonna have to cut up the chicken, not shred it, because the way it looks on her thing, um, it's chunks, but her chunks are a little too big for me, my personal taste. So I'm gonna just cut them up into little small chunks and then freeze the other rest. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later when I'm ready to do that video. Okay, have a good Tuesday. Bye. Have a taco for me.